1490 and FM 103.9. We have the Pride Drive in the studio. We let them come in a little bit Friday, but we're going to give them a little more time here today because they have a big old event coming up. Did you say just in 2 weeks?
Yes, sir. That's right.
All right. Well, in case you didn't recognize the sweet, sultry sound of Gabe Martinez, Mr. Martinez in the studio. Good morning to you, buddy.
Good morning, Mark. Thank you so much for having us here. We're so excited to be able to go to Hawaii here in 2 weeks.
I'm going to Hawaii.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Mark's going to be at work. I'm going to Hawaii.
And trust me, I'll be at work overtime when we get over there. But this is an inaugural trip for the Big Screen Mighty Steer Band. And it has just been so rewarding to see these kids work hard all year. Some of them the last 4 years, some of them the last 2, 1. And then our seniors, the last 7 years in band, they have just pushed themselves to the extremes to make sure that we make our community proud. And so we thought a couple of years ago, what better way than to do something a little bit extra special for them and give them the opportunity to go to Hawaii with their band friends. And I always tell them from 6th grade, hey, going to Six Flags is fun with your family, but it's funner, that's even a word, it is today, going with your band friends. And it's the same thing for Hawaii. Hawaii is a lot of fun going with your family, but I'm sure it's going to be more fun going with your band friends. And not only are they going to get to perform, they're going to make lifetime memories, airplane memories, snack memories, hotel room memories. They're going to laugh and just remember their good times that they had with their bandmates. Part of what's going on when we go to Hawaii is we have a performance to put together. And so on one of the days, we'll be performing at the USS Missouri, on the USS Missouri, and that's the Pearl Harbor Memorial. And we're going to perform a 45-minute concert that pays tribute to the many veterans of our country that have served, and then pay tribute to those who have gone before us and given the ultimate sacrifice of their life so that we can have our freedoms here in the United States. And so we're so thankful for veterans. And if you're a veteran out there listening,
God bless you.
God bless you. God keep you. And thank you so much from the Pride Drive and all of us here today for your service. It's just a beautiful thing, and we're so thankful for you, and I cannot put that into words. None of us can. But we see it every day when we look at that beautiful flag and we say the Pledge of Allegiance. We remember the sacrifices that you guys went through. Next thing, go ahead, Mark. Yes,
Let's
sir.
do something, Mr. Martinez. Let's go ahead and introduce everybody. You can either do it or let them introduce it, but let's get their name, their classification, and the instrument that they play.
Well, I'll introduce them real quick, and then at the end, I'll have a chance to speak to you. To my left here is our band booster president, the great
Person in any band
Yes.
is the band booster president.
She is the official fire putter outer. And so there's a fire. I call her, help me, Sonia, help me. You can't say no. And she always doesn't say no. And so she's awesome. We have Stephanie Pina, who is a trumpet player and a senior. Marina Salinas, a clarinet and a freshman. And we have Joshua Dominguez, who served as one of our drum majors and is a trombone player, senior. Nathan Franco, who plays trumpet, plays it pretty good, and he is a sophomore. David Villagrana, who is also one of our drum majors and a senior, playing the clarinet. Joshua Rios plays the trombone and is a junior. And then we have Lucas Chavez, one of the great alto sax players and bari sax players in the honor band, and he is also a senior. And so that is our panel today here, Mark.
I like that. You're a panel. You're a panel. That means we can ask you really heavy, hard-hitting questions. So I would like to hear from band booster standpoint, how huge of an undertaking has this been?
It has been fun. There was a lot that was going into this. I think when Mr. Martinez first approached us at the beginning of last summer, he asked for quite a big chunk of change, and I didn't know how we were going to get there, how we were going to accomplish it, but our band parents stepped up, the community stepped up. They provided so many just donations and stuff like that have helped us reach our goal, that we were able to provide the amount of money that Mr. Martinez had asked for. Still going up there, there's snacks that we got to get for them, kids never stop eating, so we're just providing snacks and waters for them and everything. And then still making sure that we've got enough funds to start off, for next year. We've got Howard County Bowl already kicking off in August and stuff like that and everything. So those donations just don't stop. Anyway, anyhow, any amount is always appreciated. And then always looking for parents that are willing to help. We need parents from any age. Our band boosters does not just cover the needs for the high school students. They also cover the needs for our BSI and junior high kids. And that's a misconception that a lot of our parents think that it's just for the high school. And it's not. It's for everything. We provide needs for all the band members in our ISD. So whether it's pizza or helping them go to Six Flags or something like that, and just asking for help from those parents from any grade level to help run the concession stands, to help with burger bashes, or anything helps us out tremendously.
Let me ask you, because we have great listeners, is there a way, if somebody's listening, like I'm interested right now, because I made a commitment last week, is there a way for people to make donations? Do you have like Venmo or PayPal?
We have Venmo, we have Cash App, we do Square. If they want to reach out, and they can give me a call at 432-816-5366, or just reach us at bsbandboosters@gmail.com. We can get back with them if they're willing to help with any type of donation, whether it's monetary or snacks or figuring out a way to help in the concession stands or anything that we're doing. That is probably the best way to get a hold of us right now.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to figure that out because I'm going to honor my commitment to make my gift.
Awesome.
Because, I love the Pride Drive.
Yeah.
Loved being in the Pride Drive. The history, the lineage of band directors for the Big Spring Steer Band is unbelievable. Yes. I mean, and I know I'll leave some out, but Ricky Mitchell and Rocky Harris and the great, fantastic, unbelievably young-looking Gabe Martinez, just carrying on that lineage right there. I think of Bill Bradley that I had and Mr. Wagner that I had and all the band directors that I had that were just such positive impacts on me. And again, I'm a little jealous because our big trip was to San Antonio one of my years. We did not quite make it to Hawaii. But, hey, I guess y'all deserve it. So, anyhow, so what you want to start getting into the talk? You have some more?
I wanted to just right off of what Sonia said with the band boosters. There has been some tremendous support in the community, and just a few that I can think of. And, of course, we always miss people. But these are the people during marching season, for example. It's not just monetary things. Now, we do like money, so go ahead and send that too. But if you want, there is water donations. So we have Culligan here in town, HEB, Porter's now, their new name, and I forget, Lowe's grocery store. They have donated pallets of water to us and just been so generous with that. Natalie Parmenter is another one who really, really supports us and our work that we do with the Big Spring Symphony with some of our kiddos. And there's just anonymous donors in the community that reach out. We've had donations as far as venues go. At one point, I believe Stacy Barr cut us a break and all washed up, for washing band uniforms.
Sure. So
little things like that. When you run a band program of about 354 wonderful students, it costs a lot of money just to feed them, All of a sudden, everything is times 354. And then at the high school, we run about 138 kiddos. And it takes a lot to transport them every week, to feed them. And that's when Band Booster steps in, is to kind of help at the end of the year scramble some of those costs for us and help us out in a way that is really, really beneficial so our kids don't miss out on anything. And so if you want to reach out to me as well, for a donation either to the Big Spring High School Band or to the Band Boosters, whichever. I'll let you go whichever route your heart desires. I'll point you in the right direction and just reach out to me at the high school. I will say if you call my office phone, I don't answer that as much as I should because I don't have a secretary yet, but it's okay. But I will tell you, reach out to me, G. Martinez at BSISD. bigspring.esc18.net. And the best thing that you can do is just remember G Martinez and then the Big Screen ISD spiel, like the website. That's what I tell people. And just reach out to me there, and I'll point you in the right direction, whether it be Sonia Bravo or to somebody else, so that you can benefit these band kids. If you specifically want to help us out to do some extra things at the airport, maybe some snackage on the way.
Hey, I tell you what, we don't normally do this, but we're going to take this live call. Hey, good morning. You're live on the air. Oh, no, we haven't done that. We'll do that in the next half hour, okay? All right. Bye. I took it because I thought maybe somebody was going to be making a donation to you. They wanted to know if we've done a contest yet or not. So right now, I'm going to tell you, you're the only thing between us and giving away Rangers tickets. So no pressure. No pressure. But, yeah, we'll be doing that here in a little bit. So
well, let's bounce over to the students. I'd like for them to talk about a little bit of what we want to do over there, what we want to accomplish, what it feels like. We all remember those high school days. They're so special. I'm a proud alumni of Big Spring High School, and I love the way the hallways smell. You know, and some days. And
have things changed? They've hung air fresheners or what?
We have in the band office. Of course, that's the newer part, and we're so thankful for the staff that was there that made that happen, and the community of Big Spring that made that addition happen to the band hall. We utilize every square inch of that band hall facilities, and it's just so neat to see these kids in there, and it's like a music school after school. They're all practicing and doing their things, or just sitting there sometimes. But let's pass it over to the students. We're so proud of them, and I'm going to let Joshua Dominguez, one of our senior trombone players, drum major, speak to you about what this trip means to him.
So, I think for me, this year, ending it off, talking about last year, for me it's really special as a senior to close out this year with something big and great and final, which throughout all of my years in Big Spring High School, or at least being part of the Pride Drive, that's almost every single day for us. It's being giving it your best, playing it, creating an image for other people to look at us, and showing off Big Spring, basically. Showing all the good that people can come together and do, you know, a whole bunch of goodness gathered in one place to demonstrate everything. But this trip is going to be special for all the seniors and everybody else being a part of it, not only because it gives you a little bit of what it's like to go around the world, but it's giving you the feeling of what it's like to be a part of something and going to another place and showing other people what you're capable of and what it's like in different places. So
let me ask you a question. Your very favorite thing to do in the Pride Drive, is it pep rallies? Is it performing a halftime show, or is it performing a concert series?
For me, it's definitely performing halftime. I mean,
yeah.
I'll never forget that first feeling, the freshman year stepping onto the field, and I definitely didn't forget the last time stepping on that field.
Yeah, and one thing that hasn't changed is people stay in the stands to watch the Pride Drive. They'll go get their concessions after you're done or during the other band or whatever. The following of parents and fans for your halftime shows, amazing.
It is.
Amazing.
It's definitely something. It's definitely heartwarming and special to, once you're done performing or even while you're performing, to see everyone up in the stands supporting you, hearing your family members cheer your name, and especially at competitions, just seeing all the family members and the parents of Big Spring, and even not even parents, just staff as well, our wonderful principal or superintendents showing up to come to support the band. It's definitely special seeing everyone up in the stands.
All right, you're done talking. Get out of the way.
And he did say the support that we have. It is beautiful to see Big Spring come in and support us. It feels so good. I see the every day. As a matter of fact, tonight we'll administrators, and he already knows that I wanted to make sure his calendar is clear.
It is. I'll be there.
But little things like that are just a small gesture of what we can do. Last year, we awarded Mr. Ritchie with our Outstanding Administrator Award, and then the year before, Mr. McWilliams. And so this year, I'll tell you right now, it's going to be Mr. Perez, and he already knows.
Oh, good choice.
And he does a lot for us. Just making sure those buses and that staff that works underneath him has everything going for us. If there's ever been a problem, a windshield wiper broke on us one time to a football game, and man, him and Jay, they were on it, making sure that windshield wiper was going to be fixed. Those
I like to
little things-
picture that they both just hung on the front of the bus and wiped it with their
They
hands.
sure did.
Yeah,
They
that's
sure did.
perfect.
That's what they did. And that's why they're superheroes here in town.
Let's get another band member over
All
here.
righty, our next
We're
person
running
we'll
out of
have
time.
is Miss Marina Salinas, and she is a freshman clarinet player, a new member of leadership for the next school year. And so, Marina, tell us a little bit about what this trip to Hawaii means to you.
This trip to Hawaii means a lot to me because it's like the beginning of my thing with the Big Spring High School Pride Drive. It's really important to me, and I'm excited to make these memories with my friends, and I'm just beyond excited with everything that's going on.
Well, I want you to look at Mr. Martinez right now and go, I'm a freshman, I'm going to Hawaii. How are you going to top this for my sophomore year? Yeah. In New Zealand, maybe. And what do you play again?
I play the clarinet.
You played the clarinet. And I'll ask you the same question. Pep rallies, halftime shows, concerts, what's your favorite?
Probably halftime shows.
Yeah. That's the bomb, isn't
That
it?
is the bomb. The first time on that field, it was.
I actually got you to say the bomb. So you are now as hip as I am. So you can go to school today and tell everybody how hip you are. So, all right, let's see if we can get somebody else in here real quick.
All right, let's get Lucas Chavez up here, one of our great seniors, been in the Pride Drive for 7 years. Lucas, what does this trip mean to you, buddy?
I think it's just truly a blessing because, like, we're experiencing a whole new world that a lot of us never seen, including myself, and it's gonna be awesome. I think it'll be really awesome.
What are you looking forward to in Hawaii the most?
The beach.
Yeah? Are you going to surf?
I'll try.
I would like videos. I would definitely. And that's something we would love to get from y'all is a collection of pictures because we want to wrap up this trip for you too and post a bunch of your pictures and your experience. And we would love video of your actual concert that you do because we will make sure and get that out for everybody. All right, so you play what?
I play the alto sax and the bari sax.
All right, so you got the big horns, the big sax out there.
Yes, sir.
Same thing. What's your favorite part of Pride Drive?
I really like the halftime shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is anybody going to say pep rallies at all? Are you all going to say
pep rallies, y'all?
Nobody has a pep rally like the Pride Drive does. And I mean, I've been part of them. I've watched them. I've been hundreds of other pep rallies. Your pep rallies are far and above the upper echelon. I mean, you are the pep rally band.
The steer bounce will never be defeated at all.
What's that?
The steer bounce.
The steer bounce is awesome. Yeah, that's new. That didn't happen when I was there, so I liked seeing that. And the traditions that were alive when I was there, still alive. So I've told Mr. Martinez I don't have any idea how many times I'm proud of you because what it was is still is,
Yes,
and
sir.
that's amazing. That's amazing. So we're running out of time. Let's see who else we're
All
gonna-
right, we got one more student here, this Nathan Franco, and I'm going to ask him some questions to help him out. Nathan plays trumpet, a great sophomore, going to be in leadership as
So
well
he's
next
kind of
year.
shy and reserved.
He's kind of shy and
Yeah.
reserved, but when it's just him and I, this kid talks my head off.
Yeah.
Not his head off. He talks my head off. But Nathan, what does this trip mean to you? And what have you told your family about this trip?
I haven't told them anything.
Do they know you're going?
Yeah, they know. I just haven't told none.
Okay. All right.
I love it. Okay, and so tell us about the concert. What do you think the concert will feel like, Nathan?
I don't know.
I love this kid.
Concert, it's just gonna be fun. That's not it. It's gonna be fun to play for my family again.
Yes, it'll be a lot of
That's
fun.
the fun thing about band.
And then how much time do we have, Mark?
We're way out of time.
We're way out of time, so they can't say one last thing. You
Yeah,
told
they
them?
can say one last
Hey,
thing.
one last thing, everybody. Say goodbye to Texas. Last thing you're gonna tell Texas on the radio. Ready? Go. Everybody get up on the mic, one at a time, quickly. 3 words, 4 words, go.
Oh, goodbye, Texas. Goodbye, Texas.
Goodbye, Texas.
Goodbye, Texas. Goodbye, Texas. Goodbye, Texas. Goodbye, Texas. Go Steers.
There you go.
Totally out of control. I had no idea that was coming. But hey, please come back. You know, we do want you to come back. Mr. Martinez, thank you. Thank you so much for everything all of y'all are doing. Don't walk out of here without showing me the Venmo so I can get you set up on that, okay? All right, that's the Pride Drive going to Hawaii. What are the dates?
May 28th and June 3rd. We will be in the air and over there having a good time, coming back June 3rd.
All right, we're going to send you out of here with Zach Brown. I went and saw Zach Brown in Arlington Saturday. He does this song as good as anybody else out there. It's Castaway. So it's kind of a Hawaiian type song
you
for
go.
you right here on KBST.
Thank you, Big Spring.